Big
theme,
dog.
dude. What's going on? It keeps going up.
Okay, welcome to the third Ancient News. We're getting our graphic game together. We got your hosts, Eric Baskerville and John Kwama in the house. We'll be joined by Bennett Elliott whenever he gets his shit together, and Eugene Botchway is our sometimes special consultant guest. Eric Baskerville is a motorcycle demon and essential worker from Hyattsville, Maryland. John Kwama is a real estate mogul and sometime photographer and also big shit talker. And I'm your MC, DJ Two Coats. Thank you for joining us as 8 Shit News. Why don't you go ahead and get us started there, Eric?
All right. So first of all, I wish Bennett was here right now because I just want to say that I think that we have a really good opportunity here. I hear that he has a new book out.
Yeah.
Like
he's published
we should
book.
talking about that book right now. And a couple of other things. I mean, obviously things that are going on in the daily, every day where we all collectively live at. I've got a lot of points about that. But I want to just start by talking about the amount of musical artists that are starting to make differences in their genre based off of the fact that this is a quarantine right now.
When you say
Kelly,
differences.
Kelly was telling me about this earlier, and it seems that hold on. Did you guys, all right, I'm sorry to change the subject, but did you just see the fucking graphic that Eugene sent to us?
Yeah, I did actually.
My goodness, dude. That shit looks so good.
Well, he actually sent like a bunch of them. You know what I mean?
Okay, so it's the very last one, the black and white one. Is the AS news? It says AS and it says news at the bottom.
I like the concept. I also I like the one that's the first one that's like the red and the blue. It's a good concept. But
I like that one.
We're already recording, so I'm just gonna go with the
all right.
dog
Anyway, let me just
newscaster.
go back to the fact. Okay, so where was I at?
Rambling.
So yeah, the art of the quarantine.
He said people are making a difference. What do you mean difference?
Well, they're making a difference as far as their brand goes. Let's talk about the new the baby jump that just came out like 2 days ago. Fucking Blame It On Baby, where he's like on the front cover. His whole like marketing skill is like he's on the front cover and he's wearing pull the shit up, Joe. He's wearing a fucking N95 mask, right?
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about The Baby. The Baby. New album right there, first hit.
You want the image?
Right there.
Oh, this joint right here?
There it is right there.
How's that making a difference?
Okay, no, what I mean is in the making a difference is that they're trying to position their genre of music where it's becoming like it's a thing where it's like appealing to do that type of trend, right? So
well, he's also making sure that it's like stylish for the kids now, right?
Yeah, I don't think that's. I don't know.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I know me and you don't give a shit, but these dumbass kids that aren't wearing masks. If he's wearing the mask,
I see him wearing masks now. Like I said on my quarters, they're wearing masks. They don't fucking play. Like they know they're fucking at risk.
Yeah,
there are people who are saying that there's no risk and go with God if you're saying that. But at the same time, I don't. It's not like I don't see where they're coming from, but this is just marketing. They'd do that with any fucking trend.
No. I
Yeah,
don't disagree
like-
with that. But I mean, look, if you're going to popularize something, he's at least popularizing something that's, because there's some people that in the hood that aren't doing that shit.
There's a lot of people in the hood who aren't doing that shit, and I hear them all the time. Like, there was a woman who screamed at the top of her lungs this morning, "Ain't nobody gonna die of corona on this block."
Yeah.
and I was like, that's a bold fucking statement, but at the same time, there was a shooting 10 days ago, so she's probably more worried about different things. So
Sure.
I get it, but like when you said make a difference, I was like, oh, is there like Rona rap now? Is there something? Is there something coming out of this?
Well, it just seems
it's
like
interesting because Jeremy posted some track where he was, going through the like massive drum and because in drum and bass and techno, people are uploading tracks like every fucking day.
They always like
and so some guy, had like a Corona beat, and he was like, it was some shit.
Yeah.
No. Not to change positions, right?
No, go ahead.
I know you guys want to ask me about the bike, don't you?
No. It's a stupid idea.
Yeah, you do.
No,
Yeah, you do.
So somebody said on the text message stream that it was a decapitation known for decapitating people.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about that.
It was Bennett,
what's
right?
the model of the motorcycle, bro?
It's a 2007 Kawasaki Ninja 250.
Oh, you got a Ninja?
Yeah.
Is it the ZX6R?
No, it's just a 250.
It's this one right here, right?
That one right there, yeah.
Yeah, the blue one.
Black.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's not stock though. It's not stock like that. It's all black, and the exhaust is twin. It's what's it called? Like post market or whatever they call it.
You acting like you a Korean dude from LA like shit.
No, fuck that. It's a nice bike, man.
It is a nice bike.
I'm just fucking
the
around
Ninjas have
with
been
it.
nice bikes for the longest.
Cops came to my house. They disrespected my stuff.
No, it's been good. Yeah. I'm still trying to figure it out. Like it's not, I'm just been going around. I'm not gonna try to sell it to you. I've just been going around the block with it.
You should figure out.
So it's this one right here.
How to take it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be pissed off as soon as winter comes.
Yeah.
That's a shitty photo, but that's the one, right?
And that's the one. Well,
but it has double exhaust. I don't even see the exhaust on that one.
Yeah, well, it has double exhaust because it's aftermarket. Okay.
It's all the way at the back
Eugene.
of the seat.
It's aftermarket. Yeah, because I mean.
Hey, what's up, Eugene?
I mean, you have the picture.
Hey, you do.
Joe. Is your phone like connected to your computer? No.
I think it was also partially because of the 8 p.m. curfew thing. And so he was just trying to
John, are you watching the news in the background or something?
Oh no, I am. I can turn
That's
this off.
Eric and the birthday girl.
All right, here we go.
Oh, okay.
I never.
Yeah,
watched
happy
the
birthday,
news.
Kelly.
She's in the kitchen.
Yeah, well, just give her my regards and shit.
Yeah. Tell the ship crew says happy birthday to you.
She's on the phone. Kelly, everybody said happy birthday.
Oh, I guess that's how I have to do it.
Okay. All right. Well,
so what you're trying to tell us, Eric, is that you haven't really hit 30 yet, but your cock feels small. Is that what's going on here?
That's exactly what I'm saying. It's like you hit it right on the nail. It's right there. Boom. Bang. There it is.
Oh God.
Whoa.
God.
No.
I didn't see it.
No, I wanted to ride.
Oh my God.
It's not bad. No, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Until winter comes and you got to put that shit in a garage.
It's just $1,800 you could save, done something else with. And I get it. I want a bike too, but I'm not in a position. That's it. I that's all I got to say about it.
You know, I've always wanted a bike as well. I mean, what man doesn't in some way? But
Yeah.
the only thing that I think about is that I'd fuck up and fucking go too fast one time. I just would. I know I would.
That's the whole point. You're supposed to go fast on bikes.
I would be on Rock Creek Parkway, dog. Run over some fucking 50-year-old white jogger. Not that he wouldn't deserve it, but you know.
The world may never give a fuck.
He'd be shaking his fist at me like he was, you know, running me out of Shelbyville.
Oh my god. It would be like that. You ever see Better Off Dead?
Shelbyville.
Shake harder, boy.
Okay, all right. So now Eugene's here, right? Okay, so let's just talk about the designs you just sent us, right?
I didn't get sent it.
Oh, you didn't see it?
No, it's on the text message stream. Sorry,
Yeah,
I would have put them up, Eugene. I just didn't, you know.
No,
we were
sir,
already
I did
recording
not.
and
I
shit.
did not receive stream.
I did get one number. There was one number that came back that said it was not gonna get it. So
See?
I could actually.
So
There's
and
not a
like
big
that
deal,
last one, that very last one, the one with the fucking like the black and white, like A&W at the top with the news.
Mm-hmm.
I really
That
like
shit
the
was
red
fire.
and blue design as well. The
You
first
like the red and blue one?
Yeah, because it kind of has that, you know, news colors to it.
I kind of like the other one too, where it's just like bold black letters and it just says "Ain't shit news."
Yeah, I like that one too. The regular type, the straight up type. Hang on.
Yeah, Eugene, don't think that this image right here is like representative of my work. I put this together like 5 minutes before this shit started. So.
No sweat, bro. Nah, it's all good. It looks great, man. It looks amazing.
I don't want you to think that like, oh, this dude spent an hour on this.
Nah. It looks great, man.
Well, you know, I just figure we'll get more views on YouTube with a dog, right?
Right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I love dogs.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I'm like.
I love pets on YouTube.
Bitches
bro.
love dogs.
Has anybody heard from Bennett?
No, it's Bennett.
No.
It's all right. He's working on the next Great American Novel or whatever.
But it's like, look, I'm trying to, we're trying to get his Great American Novel ass on here.
Yeah, we should.
And then
So speaking of animals on the internet, I was telling Eric a story of what happened to me on social media this past week. So I've been DJing on Facebook Live for like a month, right?
Yeah.
And you know, some people have responded, but you know, it's been mostly mild, and it's mostly that when I get new listeners, that just also happens to be when Facebook Live will crash, and then they won't come back. You know what I mean? You lose those new guys because they're like, oh, it crashed. I think he doesn't know what he's doing, but it's just the platform sucks. And then I started at Instagram, and I like instantly put like 60 posts like in a week, and the response was like meh. But dog, there was a rabbit in my backyard, and I put that shit on an Instagram story with video.
Oh my god!
All fucking day, my phone blowing up. I'm talking about women that haven't talked to me in like 3 years are like, catch it. I want it. Send me more pictures. By the end of the day, I had 80 views on this fucking rabbit. You know what I mean? That I had to like repost it after it disappeared from my story because of popular demand. So it's like I'm sitting here like trying to quarantine be this like digital renaissance man. I'm making all this art and shit and making beats and DJing and fucking putting all my drawings on Instagram. None of that shit matters. But that motherfucking rabbit made me like internet famous for like a day.
You don't get to choose what you're famous for, and the internet is more harsh about that than any other platform.
Well, but it's also like I was telling
is.
Eric, it's like ain't shit changed because if you think about, you know, the LaRue cave drawings in France or whatever, the first documented human artwork, it's all just fucking animal memes.
Yeah. We killed
straight
the
up
great
buffalo
buffalo.
and shit.
Please
Fucking
discuss. I mean,
horses.
we're all well aware of like, you know, animals on the internet and
Cat
the way
walked
that
into
shit
my
works.
house the other day, and that was it's like you said, I posted one picture, and people who never interact, never say anything were like, catch it, what's his name? Oh my god, are you keeping it? And I'm like, no, it's a fucking stray cat. Like, I don't want to wake up with sepsis. It's fucking cat AIDS. I don't want it spraying in my eyes while I'm trying to sleep in my fucking
Hey
ghetto
there,
ass
all you
house.
cats and kids.
Like, I'll feed her. I'll throw some food out on the back porch, but I'm not bringing it into the house. It was,
Get fucked up on that cat shit.
yeah. What was that South Park thing where they were?
Oh yeah, man. It was just getting high on cat.
They're getting high on cat.
Yo, they was getting fucked up off the cat piss,
And it was
sure enough.
And they're going into like
strain called cat piss.
Yeah.
Wasn't there the one where they tripped on by licking the back of the frogs too?
There's gotta be.
It was like the one that made fun of the heavy metal cartoon.
No, that was the cat piss one.
Oh, that was the cat where Kenny like goes to the like big boob like heavy metal chicks.
I love heavy metal. That movie is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah, I wish I had gotten any of those comics, but like I watched that movie.
Yeah, that was the Belgian comic scene. Hold on, let's punch up a imagery.
Heavy metal comic. Yeah, it wasn't one that I watched when I was too young, but I was young enough to know that I was like, oh, comics don't have to be about superheroes. It can just be about big titty bitches and monsters and shit. Like,
whatever you want to be.
Look at that one at the bottom. He's just holding them shit. It's like
he's just holding the titties. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's fucking awesome. He's just like
what?
I gotta weigh these out. Is the less one heavier? Or is the right one? I don't know, man. You know, we gotta be exact about these things.
Yeah, there's the cover right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a Belgian scene. It's like Mobius, right? And it was called Metal Hurlant in Europe.
It's so funny because the movie starts with that little green ball, and he just he's just like, I'm all the evil in the world, and I express myself however the fuck I feel like it, but I'm always here. And he just like eviscerates people, and then the whole movie takes place, and then I think it doesn't even go back to him. It's just, you know, in the 80s, it didn't have to be like marketable. They were just like, yeah, let's just put it on screen, whatever. I just watched what is it? You ever see
Can we show this? Is it gonna be alright?
Yeah, it's a trailer. That's fine. It's a trailer. That's legal.
Okay.
Besides, it's for academic purposes. So
yeah,
get banned.
I need to learn more about cartoon tits.
So yeah, the Belgian style is what they call the like simple line.
Yeah.
A week. It was like a week or two ago, and she was laying down for bed, and Eric was playing his video games. And he was like, "Oh fuck!"
So much sexual imagery and some early 3D there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the animation is pretty cool though.
It's dope.
I really did fuck with that early American style of animation, like that same like the way like that was in Beavis and Butthead and Home what's it called? Not Home Improvement.
Yeah, it's decidedly not anime, right?
Yeah, King of the Hill. Yeah. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It was like.
Wait! Look at the music. Hold on.
Look at the music.
Let's scroll that back.
Blue Oyster Cult.
It's like
it's just straight 80s hair stuff. Like that's who was reading it. So it's like
that is hilarious.
They knew their audience.
Look, you got Black Sabbath, Blue Oyster Cult, Cheap Trick, Devo, Donald Fagen from fucking that's Steely Dan.
Right.
What the fuck? You got all these metal and like hard rock. At least Grand Funk Railroad was like proto hard rock.
But they weren't all like crazy stories. They weren't all like, you know, thrasher stories. A lot of them were like comedic. So I get
Stevie Nicks,
Journey, and Sammy Hagar. That's fucked up.
Fucking Nazareth, dude.
I have Sammy Hagar. I know he's just doing his thing, but he has a lot to apologize for. I don't like that guy.
Yeah.
Let's apologize for.
I watched what was it, the Toxic
Well,
Avenger?
for sure,
thing?
Eleanor's been
Toxic
very,
Avenger
very
2.
crazy.
And it's like I'm saying, the 80 they just they're like, fuck it. If I can make a movie about it, let's make a movie about it.
Well, I still like Dark Man.
I've never seen Dark Man.
Dude, Liam Neeson when he's super young.
Oh, I have seen Dark Man. What the fuck am I talking
Yeah,
about?
it's Sam Raimi.
Yeah, and the chick from Fargo's in there too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was just trying to put my coat,
Yeah,
my
man.
shoes on the other week, and she across the room. She wanted me to go outside.
Fucking Dark Man. Yeah, Toxic Avenger was definitely like trying to kind of capitalize on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing.
And they're also just making fun of everything. Like Trauma Team, because I've seen a lot of their movies and they're just honestly they're just fucked up. Like it's just funny and they don't care about who they're making fun of or what's going on. Like he kills everyone.
He looks like fucking Sloth from the Goonies.
Yeah. I was about to say, is that not the same dude? I was gonna ask. Like,
I mean, it could be.
That's literally fucking. That's literally Sloth.
Guys.
But his
road.
he only gets.
No, it's Baby Ruth.
You know what I'm saying?
He only gets melted because he gets offered sex in the women's locker room of a gym, and then she makes him change into a tutu before they'll fuck. And then he comes into the room, and instead of her, it's a goat.
What?
And then
he should have knew something was up with the tutu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then they chase him out of the window, and he jumps into a vat of toxic waste.
It was quite popular, though. I remember that people really liked this movie.
What's that say? Toxic Avenger 3, motherfucker. God damn.
There's a lot.
The Last Temptation of Toxie.
So
damn.
So
like
I mean, it was conceived to be a B movie, right?
It is.
What the fuck, bro? This is literally brand new to me.
Oh, he's got so many movies.
I mean, dude, you think this is bad? What about fucking Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
I love that.
They made there's a movie and a cartoon.
I watched the cartoon.
Yeah.
I knew the song, man.
I knew the song.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
That shit. What was the other wild shit?
How I put Attack in and it just instantly the first.
Google's listening.
Always.
That is fucked up.
Always listening. Wow, 78.
Oh, because it had the image in there. That's why it had the image in the search.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah, all that wild shit right there. Fucking Maximum Overdrive, bro.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, Maximum
that was some
Overdrive.
ridiculously wild shit.
That's Stephen King, right?
Yeah. That shit is not like.
Well, it's like weird. You killed the tomatoes by like walking inside them and like pulling the root out, right? Some shit like that.
Some shit like that.
I don't remember the movie as much. I just remember that the cartoon.
Well, here's
was
the
goofy as
movie.
hell.
Look at that shit. That's like some Gremlins level graphics right there.
I mean, because it was all puppets back then.
Fuck?
That does look creepy
puppets.
as fuck, dude.
Look at that awful shit. I'm getting nightmares.
Honestly,
already.
it's kind of refreshing to look at that kind of shit though. Like after like looking at so much CGI.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's
So
analog.
much
There's
of
a
it,
certain
right?
life likeness to it, right?
Yeah.
Like Yoda versus Baby Yoda and all that shit.
You know.
Wait. Oh shit.
Yeah, I remember the dude with the eye
Look
patch.
at this one. Oh my god. Oh, this is from the sequel.
Yeah, he legit looks like.
He's smoking a J.
Is that
Look at this
what?
fucking weed.
Is that a Bogart fucking
that's a
tomato?
whole bunch of, yeah.
That's fucking.
Yo, he's smoking the biggest L right there.
That's
Look at him.
ridiculous.
Let me tell you something, see?
Jazzy
But that's weird though, because
smoking
that's
a fat-ass
that's like the
blunt.
Dave's Barbecue logo, where it's like the pig holding up pig ribs. It's like you're
Yeah.
smoking a plant and you are a plant.
Right.
Smoking plenty of plants.
Dude, he's so faded.
That is ridiculous.
Listen, see? Still be a tomato, see, if I'm high.
This is what the deal is, see? You get the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Now you drop the merchandise and I'll give you the money. That was the deal. What part of that don't you understand?
Just don't try to fuck me, see?
Yeah. Don't ever fuck me. You understand, Tony?
Hold up.
Oh my God, dude. Look at this. 11th annual Attack of the Killer Tomato Festival 2019.
That happened.
Okay, fan base.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Chef Ford Fry is pleased to invite you to the 11th annual Attack of the Killer Tomato Festival as a benefit.
Holy shit.
July 14th.
This looks really tame for what I was expecting.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's like, some
It's like
hipster band.
It's like a gardener.
But look, they literally got the stickers.
Ah, that's gay.
What is this right here?
I actually went to a tomatillo, which is basically a giant tomato fight in 2010, and that was awesome.
Cocktail here.
Yeah.
That sounds insane.
They get a shitload of like off or close to, like, they're overripe tomatoes. Some of them are rotten, and they pile it in the middle of a parking lot. Everyone gets their goggles and whatever. They run in, and then you just start winging those things around, and it's total chaos. Tomatilla. Yeah. And
Do they do that in Spain?
they do it. Yeah. Italy, Spain.
Oh, this whole website's about the tours. Oh, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sex among.
Oh.
Ooh,
That's like, that was your promotional?
Yeah.
People make out?
That's
Do you
fucking.
know how much tomato that probably like tastes like?
It's so much. It's so much.
Look at the floor, man. Look at that dude's foot on the left. Look at that little.
Yeah,
that
I had
little
to throw
gap.
out everything I wore that day.
Look at this guy getting the stiffy right here.
Oh, wow.
Yikes.
Oh, wow. This was not my experience.
Like, this is your promotional image. You're like, yeah, you'll make out in the public while a guy gets a stiffy behind you while tomatoes are being thrown.
You'll get an
And people are
infection
kicking
while
that sort of
grandma's
shit running
sauce gets
around.
made in your cooch. Yeah.
40,000
So
to 50,000 people crammed into a
but
huge
they're trying to
tomato
do
fight.
this at the end of August too. Okay,
I don't think anything's.
that's not gonna happen.
Nah.
Oh, shit, they
Nothing's
got
wrong.
video, dogs.
That shit's not even about to happen anymore.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
a
not
while,
this
at
year.
least.
Yeah, not this year. Super dead.
What's with Spaniards and just fucking climbing up shit shirtless all the time?
I'm fucking weak.
I mean, I'll climb some shit, but I'll put my shirt on.
Yeah.
Leave the shirt on.
I don't want to
Honestly,
get
it seems-
splinters.
It seems to be taboo to like climb shit everywhere, like outside of like, or like no, everywhere besides America for real. You know what I'm saying? Or no, America. Just
Yeah, the
America.
other way around.
Only
I
in
get-
America.
yeah.
Sorry, only in America.
Strike that, reverse it. I got you.
Yeah, that way around. Like, it's weird. It's kind of weird. How, like, you know, if you were climbing a tree, like, right now, like, people would probably, like, think you need to be in a mental institution.
This is kind of casual food fight right here. But there is definitely a shit ton of people there. Yeah,
that
this
shit looks insane.
I just,
Yeah.
I would want to be on a rooftop looking
Hold
at
on,
it, but
let
I
me
would
see.
not want to participate.
Hey, like, what does
I
somebody,
thought
is there
simple
somebody
food.
is there somebody like goofy enough to like just throw some like pasta up in there?
Yeah. Well, my thing is also look at this crowd. Like, you notice anything about this crowd right here?
Sausage.
Fucking ratio.
Sausage and tomatoes.
The ratio is just. I don't think there's. Look, I'm gonna pause it. Do you see a single? Do you see a single female in this crowd?
You don't want no spaghetti up in there, bro.
Yeah, they're making a bolognese with a sausage and meatballs.
You know what I'm saying?
Like this image we saw right here, that had to be the only chick. She must have been a freak.
That's
the only chick in the whole fucking festival.
No, that's just that's one. That's one of 1,000 pictures. That's one of 1,000.
Because the one I was at, there were some like girls there, but they were like Antifa girls. They're practicing.
You got it now.
Streets.
You should have just got one.
And they were just throwing them straight at your face, and then like they'd get rocked and just run away, just bounce off them.
I mean, it's kind of. I mean, I get the tourist aspect because it's like better than the running of the bulls, where foreigners just go and get fucked up.
I mean, that's what you get.
Yeah.
That's
agreed.
The one I really want to go to, and I hope to God they do it next year.
All right, Bennett said he should be on in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because in Spain, in Valencia, there's something called oh my God, I'm blanking out, but it's basically like this fire festival every March, and they make effigies of like celebrities and politicians. Put Valencia in there, it'll come up, and I'm gonna feel like an idiot when the name comes up. La Falas. That's what it is. Yeah. And it just looks dope. It looks like so much fun. And nobody gets hurt. There's just some firecrackers. You walk around drunk all week. Hey, stay longer. Walk around drunk all month. And then you go away.
They got this man dressed up as a Templar. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they burn them. They always choose one that they spare. And there's a museum of Las Falas. And it's been going on for like hundreds of years.
Let's look that up.
Yeah.
Las Falas.
But yeah, if we're planning anything, maybe we should plan to go to Spain and do something fun like that. Because,
that probably would be crazy.
Niños Honduras.
Yeah, I don't know what travel's going to be like next year because every motherfucker is buying a plane ticket somewhere. They just want to get out.
You think this shit's going to be over that quickly? I don't think so.
I don't either, but like, let me substitute next year for whenever they allow us to travel again. Like,
it's funny though.
Allow. Do you want to go? I'm not trying to take that risk just for a vacation.
I'm a man. I was born with balls.
I mean, that's fine until your balls drop off.
Yeah. I mean, look at Motorcycle Mania.